Hi guys, I'm back with episode 6 of my book My Life, My Testimony. On the previous episode, I was explaining my experience during the time of giving birth. So today I'm proceeding with my book and I'm so excited to share this story with you. Okay, so now we were supposed to leave to a place called Gokwe. This place is so far. It's in Zimbabwe. It's so far from home where we're coming from. So it was quite a very long journey, and yeah, it was another experience which I experienced. So there was a problem now. I had a baby. My baby was about 3 months old because she was born in October 2002. Then this was January, and we were supposed to leave to that place, Gokwe. My ex-husband was deployed at that place to do his teaching as his occupation. So we were supposed to go together because now I was married to him. But it happened that he didn't want to go with me. At the same time, the parents, they didn't want me to remain. So I was supposed to go with him. They were discussing about this issue. They were fighting about the issue. He was saying, no, this is my first time. I can't go with my wife with the baby. I'll come back later. The parents were saying, no, this is your wife. You can't leave your wife here. You need to be responsible for your family. You need to go together. I wanted to go with him because I knew if I was going to remain, maybe that was the end of my marriage. So I wanted to go with him. When it was the time to leave, there was drama. Because I didn't have the money for bus fare. He didn't want to pay the bus fare for me. Unfortunately, we're going to use the public transport, the buses. He didn't have a car. I didn't have a car. I didn't have the bus fare. My mother-in-law, she asked me a day before we leave, about the bus fare. I told her I don't have any money with me. She gave me the money because she said I was supposed to go with my husband. She gave me the money. She said, prepare your stuff, the clothes for the baby, your clothes. Make sure tomorrow morning you're going together with your husband. And I did likewise. I prepared my clothes for the baby, everything. She gave me some foodstuffs to carry so that when we get there, we have something to cook. I prepared everything. In the morning on that day, my ex-husband, he woke up very early. He prepared to leave. I did the same. I followed him to the bus station. I followed him. He said to me, I'm not going to pay the bus fare for you. If you follow me, the bus will dump you with the baby at the middle of nowhere, and I don't know what are you going to do. I told him, don't worry about me. I do have enough bus fare. Then I kept quiet. The bus came. We boarded the bus, and it was hectic because we boarded 3 different buses to get to the place. So we took the first bus. He was sitting on a different seat with someone else. I was sitting on another seat with another passenger. I didn't mind. What matters to me was to go with him. We traveled, we reached a station, we dropped, we took another bus. He did the same. He was sitting with another passenger. I did sit with another passenger in the same bus. He was buying his own food. I was buying my own food. So, yeah, things were not good. It was just drama. People, they didn't know that we are traveling together. We are a husband and a wife. They didn't know because we were not talking. I was buying my own food with the money my mother-in-law gave me. It was a long, horrible journey. We reached to the center. It was already late at night. And the time we reached that place, we were supposed to take another bus, which was supposed to drop us at the exactly station where we were going. By that time, it was too late. The bus was already gone. So we were sitting by the veranda. It was dark. I was asking if there was no transport for us to proceed with. What if we go and sleep to my uncle's place? Because I had an uncle who was staying in that town. In Gokwe Center, I had an uncle who was staying there. So I was trying to discuss with him. Let's go and sleep. Look, this baby, she's too young. We can't sleep here by the veranda. It's cold and it's just not healthy, even for us. He told me that, you know what, if you want to go to your uncle's place, please proceed. I'm not going with you. But now that I didn't want him to leave me, to run away from me, I didn't know where we were going. He was the one who was asking the buses and where exactly the place was. So I had no option but to sleep there. I slept by the veranda. That was my first time to sleep on the veranda for the whole night without blankets, without anything, with a baby. My baby was 3 months old. She was 3 months old. It was cold during the night. I didn't sleep. I was scared. I was worried about the baby. It was not comfortable. It was just horrible. We slept there until the next morning. The bad part of it was that the bus we were going to drop us where we were going, actually, it was like, I think it was like you only get one bus or two buses which were going exactly where we're going, but they were only available as from afternoon, as from around 12 p.m. Then that's when you get the buses. So we waited since morning. We waited for the bus to come until the afternoon so that we can get transport to go where we wanted to go. I was eating just some snacks, some junk food. I couldn't eat like normal hot meal. So the baby was too young. I was breastfeeding, but as for myself, it was tough. It was tough. We waited until the afternoon to get the bus. The bus came. We boarded into the bus. It was already afternoon, after 1 p.m. We boarded into the bus. I was sitting as usual with another passenger. He was sitting at the back seat and he was busy drinking beer. He was drinking beer, talking too much, so loud in the bus. I was so embarrassed, but I just kept quiet. I didn't say anything. It took us about, I think, 3.5 to 4 hours to get there. It was far. That place is so far. And the road, it was a dust road. It was a dust road. We arrived, it was around past 5 p.m. at the station, but still we're supposed to walk again for more than, I think it was around 5 kilometers, 4 to 5 kilometers to get to the school. But the problem was that there was no transport from the shopping center where we dropped to that school. It was a remote school. So those people in Gokwe, they were using wagons as their transport. So when I saw that these people, they use wagons as their transport, I was shocked. And I was telling myself that no, I can't use this wagon with the baby as transport. I was scared. I didn't know if it was safe for me to use a wagon as transport or to walk, but it was a long distance. So my ex-husband, when we get there, he was talking to other boys. He was asking how to get there. He was asking about the wagon, how much is it. He managed to arrange the transport. Then we took the wagon. Those boys, they told us they were staying closer to the school where we were going. So we used a wagon. I was so scared, and those boys, they were just staring at me like they could see that I was not settled. I was afraid. My husband paid them. My husband was trying to talk as if everything is fine. He didn't want the boys to see that we're not in talking terms. When we get by the school, I was surprised. The school was too small. Only 2 odd blocks and 2 odd houses were there. It was too remote. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. I was surprised to see that place. I could tell I am so far, far, far away from home. And how am I going to survive in this remote area? It was tough. So that was another experience. What happened next, I will proceed in the next episode.